Okay, oh, turn this volume up. We are live. Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm back. So I'm just sitting down here in the living room. We've been packing up the apartment today. We're heading to Myrtle Beach in a few days to live there for a couple of months. So, if you see all the luggage, that's what it is. I received my Cloud9 collection. It came in early. I thought it was going to be waiting on me in Myrtle Beach, but it came here to Vegas. So that's really exciting, and I wanted to share with you guys what comes in that kit and what it all looks like. Before I get started, my name is Steffi Z. I'm a makeup artist, a singer, and a unique presenter. All the other information is listed on my bio. How Periscope works, you're watching this live. If you like what you see or if you think I'm cool, tap the screen and give me some hearts. If you want to share this broadcast, you can just swipe it and it'll share it with other people. I do save these and I post them to my YouTube channel. So that's especially helpful on days that I'm doing tutorials, so you can go back and see those over and over again. So I did try this morning. I went ahead and, oh, where's my pencil? Here it is. I did my brows this morning. I went and got my hair dyed, and I did throw on some foundation. So I have on, oh, thank you, honey. I have on a light coat, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put on another coat. Normally, I do have darker circles than this, and I will later on do some tutorials from start to finish. I've had lots of requests for foundation and contouring and all that kind of stuff. This today is just real quick, just wanted to show you what comes in this Cloud9 collection, which includes the 9 new products. They all come in this makeup bag here, which is full of other stuff, but this holds your brushes and it's nice and deep. I have quite a few of these and they're really, really great. And it also comes with each of our 9 new products, as well as a set of the 3D Plus mascara, okay? So for my lipstick, I chose the color Well To Do, and it's just this gorgeous nude color. For my brow products, I did the color Medium. This is a pencil with a spoolie on the end, and then this is a gel, and it's got some little fibers in it, so it helps to thicken brows. I actually have pretty thin brows. I've been trying to grow them, so that's helped a little bit, but they're still not Cara Delevingne brows by any means. So the fibers will definitely help with that. We have our Touch Liquid Foundation, which is brand new, and I love it. It dries to a powder finish. It feels so light and velvety on your skin. And I am super, super picky. I am a concealer snob. I'm so picky about it. And this concealer is awesome. It really is. I did the color Taffeta, and my regular foundation color is Satin. So I went 2 or 3 shades lighter for my concealer, and I think it worked perfectly. I'm a little pale right now. I usually spray tan and I haven't in a few days. And then I chose palette number 3. I do have the other 2 coming, but this is palette number 3. And as you can see, it's really, really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this foundation here. I'm just gonna, it has a little dropper, and you can drop it on your hand and put it on with a beauty blender or a foundation brush or a stippling brush. Today my hands are clean. I'm just gonna do this really quick and just do it with my hands, okay? But if you use your hands, make sure they are clean. And if you put makeup on another person, never use your hands, okay? Always use a brush. So I'm just gonna work that in. So as you can see, I do have, and normally I would put on a primer first, but I do already have on a little bit of makeup from really early this morning. So I have primer on, and I used Too Faced primer. It's called Primed and Poreless today. I have about 5 or 6 different primers that I rotate. So I'm gonna just put a little bit more. It's really like a See how thin it is? But I think it gives good coverage. Now I like to go all the way down my neck. What's the purpose of primer? Okay, the purpose of primer, it's just like whenever you paint a house. You know, you put on a primer coat first and then the actual paint, because it smooths out the surface and just makes everything really even. It fills in those pores and just creates a really nice canvas for the rest of your makeup to go on. It also makes your makeup last longer because the oil from your skin isn't breaking it down, it's not falling off, and it just really sets it and holds it there. So if you're not using a primer, then basically you're wasting makeup. You're wasting a lot of makeup. So here we go, we have this on all over. Oh my gosh, I've got so many, there's hearts and text messages and all kinds of things happening. It's just kind of a preference. If you want to see a brush, here's my two favorite kinds of foundation brushes. This is a stippling brush, and this is a 231. It's just like a cone-shaped brush. It's super soft. Or you could use a regular foundation brush like this. A lot of people like this, but I don't really like it. And sponges, I don't like using sponges on other people because they hold in bacteria, and I don't want to, I know you can clean them, but I don't want to run that risk of spreading bacteria from one person to another. And they can also, for me, it's cause breakouts sometimes, so I stick with clean hands or a brush. And it's not much of a difference. I actually feel like sometimes the product goes into your skin a little bit better from the warmth of your fingers. I would say that your fingers make for a quicker application, and that's why I'm using them today. So onto the concealer. I'm just gonna put some, again, I'm gonna use my fingers. You can also use Cookie Hush. You can use it's like a, let me see, my brush is here. You could use a little concealer brush, or you could use a foundation brush. Either one. I'm just going to rub it between my middle fingers here. Now this one has a thicker consistency than, so it's more of a cream. And you can kind of see under here, I have quite a bit of, look how that's covering. I like to take it here. And since I'm not correcting, I'm also using this as a highlight, so it's a 2-in-1 thing. So I'm going to make the V, and I'm pushing that, dabbing it into my skin, okay? Put some in between my eyes. And I did, you can see my eyebrows are already done. I will be doing a full brow tutorial later on. I want to designate some time to that because a lot of people have asked for it, but I did use the new unique products. I used the pencil and the gel today, and this has been on my face since 8 o'clock this morning. I'm just taking this and highlighting with it. Okay, right here around my nose. I get a little red right there, okay? Now what doesn't come in the kit and what Unique does not have, they have mineral powders, but for me, since I'm so oily, I need just a regular translucent powder, and that's what I'm using here. Any brand will do. This is from TNT Cosmetics, but you know, Makeup Forever has it, L'Oreal has it, so there's lots of different price ranges. So I'm taking this little brush of mine and I'm gonna seal this concealer. And what that is gonna do is set it. It's gonna keep it from the product from creasing, and I'm going to push it even more down into my skin. I do have big pores, and unfortunately that's just something I am stuck with, but I can make them less visible with the products like this. So I'm pushing it in. I'm going over all the places I highlighted with this small brush. Boop, boop. See how this is just a little bit brighter now? I look a little bit more awake, and it's nothing drastic. It's nothing that took a really long time. And that's what I like, because I'm usually running late. And I've got, oh, I just shut this. What am I thinking? Okay, dab that, and I'm just gonna do the loose powder all over my face. Now, since this foundation does dry to a powder, if you have normal, and by normal I mean combination skin, maybe you just want to powder your T-zone if you find yourself getting oily throughout the day. If you have dry skin, you won't want to powder at all. And if you have oily skin, you'll definitely want to powder. So that's all just kind of subject to the person. Now what I'm going to do, this does not come in the kit, but it is a unique product, the Beachfront Bronzer. This is the color Malibu. I'm just going to take a blush brush and pat it on there, shake off the excess, and I'm going to dab that. I like to use this as a blush because I'm not real fond of most blush colors. I'm not really a pink blush kind of gal, or any color really. So what I'm doing is, it's kind of the C shape, you know, so just giving myself that little sun-kissed glow. So this is I've got a really natural finish here, and I don't really know how long I've taken, but I feel like I've gone really fast. All right, so the well-to-do lipstick, so beautiful. Oh, you can do a liner with this. If you do a liner, I recommend Pouty. And if you do a gloss on top of it, do Luxe, because that would be really pretty, or Lovable. So super nude. If you're not really into nude lipsticks, then you're not gonna like it. But I like it, especially if I were to do like a smoky eye or something. I like doing I'm just taking the Luxe gloss, putting that on top of it. Now the kit I was talking to you about earlier, the Cloud 9 collection, that comes with a 3D Plus mascara, brow gel, brow pencil, a lipstick, a liquid foundation, a concealer, and an eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette on its own is $49, so you get all of it for $145 and it ships for free. So it's a pretty awesome deal, I think. So I told you I already did my brows, and where is my, oh, my lash curler's in another room. Okay, so I'm not gonna be doing my lashes today, and I will do these on another demo. So I'm going to stop this one and save it, and then I will come back and get the rest of my stuff, and I will start on these eyes, okay? I will see you back in just a little bit.